of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Texas.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4. On defense, Wisconsin.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here is Hawkins. Pass to Hill. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Decker gets the bucket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. Usually a player with his upside will be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player. How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Kaminsky's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Freak. The shot, no good. Wade with the defensive effort. Kicks to Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Badgers shooting their first free throws of the night. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Fisher. And it's Gibson in at the 4-man position. And that one's good from Fisher.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Now, here is Hill. Following the miss by Freak, Hill kicks to Gibson. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the college tournament club.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
Feeds it to Fisher. Gibson with the screen on Edwards. Conley dishes to Hill. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. The feed to Freak. He kicks to Ward. And Wade sends it back. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Here's Conley. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it's a completely new group for Texas. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak, he's in at the point. Also, Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Hudson's checked in for the Longhorns. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Conley's checked in.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
They get it back. Ford, that's good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And, Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Texas. Rush is checked in, and it's Edwards in for Ellis. And was also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Hawkins kicks to Conley. From downtown, it's tipped, and he gets it back. Hill has the open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Wade with the block.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Evans, great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
The Badgers making a switch here. Freak with it. 9 points in the game so far. And another miss by Texas. Here's Decker. It's deflected. They recover it. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Freak with the ball. Freak in at point guard. Davis is out there with Turner. Then it's Richmond. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. From past the arc. And again, it's Wisconsin with the three.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And Freak throws it down.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And the Badgers with possession here. Following the bucket by Texas. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul. 51 seconds left in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Badgers.
Steve, I agree. And, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Evans. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Fisher. It's deflected. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Fisher. Freak. No good from outside.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the